Alright, continuing on with the study guide. Solving by elimination. Remember, elimination, we want to get the numbers to have our variables to have the same number in front of them with different signs. Number 17 set up pretty nicely for us already. The y is ready to be eliminated. We add our two equations together, have 8x. The y's cancel out, negative 5y plus 5y is 0, equals 56. Divide by 8. X is 7. So now that we know that x is 7, we will take this value, we'll plug it into one of the equations, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to plug it into the bottom one. 2 times 7 plus 5y equals 4. 14 plus 5y equals 4. Subtract 14, 5y equals negative 10. And that means y will be negative 2. So my solution then, x is 7, y is negative 2. 7, negative 2. For number 8, you'll notice that there's nothing that's already lined up to have opposite signs in the same number, so I'm going to eliminate the y's. You can choose whichever one you want, but I want to eliminate the y's by multiplying everything by negative 2. So negative 20x plus 6y equals negative 76. So notice that our y's have different signs on the same number. Add everything together, negative 15x goes away, negative 75, divide by negative 15, and you get x equals 5. So plug that into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it into the top equation. Again, you can choose either one to plug it back into. 50 minus 3y equals 38. Subtract 50 from both sides, I get negative 3y equals negative 12. And divide by negative 3, y will equal 4. So my solution then, x is 5, y is 4. And then finally, number 19, trying to get the x's or the y's to have the same. Neither of them are really close, so I'm going to choose to eliminate the y's. Did I do y's all the time? I'm going to eliminate the x's just so you see you can. Okay, so the x's, to eliminate them, I need to make them the same number. I can see 7 and 3, they can both be 21. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by 3, the bottom equation by 7. That'll give me the same sign, so I'm going to multiply the top equation by negative 3 instead. So I'll have negative 21x minus 6y equals positive 57. In the bottom, I'll have 21x minus 35y equals 140, 189. Okay, and that's me multiplying everything by 7. So now we add everything together, we get 0x, so this cancels out, negative 41y, and that'll be 246. Alright. Make sure I did that right. 57 plus 189. Here we go. Divided by 41, or negative 41, give me negative 6. So y is negative 6. I'll plug that into one of the equations to find out what x is. I'll plug it into the bottom equation. So 3x minus 5 times negative 6 equals 27. So basically 3x plus 30 equals 27. 3x equals negative 3. X equals negative 1. So my solution then is negative 1, negative 6. Alright, number 20 says Betsy is in charge of a guessing game at the school carnival. Contestants look at a jar containing only nickels and dimes. They have to answer these two questions. Are there more nickels or dimes in the jar? How many more? Betsy knows that there are 105 coins in the jar, and the total amount of money is $8.05. What is the winning guess for this game? So, two equations are set up for us. One's about the number of coins, one's about the value, or the money. Okay, so as we think of coins, we know that the total is 105 coins. As we think of the value, it's $8.05. Remember, I say let's just talk about 805 cents so we don't have to use a decimal. So how do we make up the coins? It's only made of nickels and dimes. So nickels plus dimes. Each nickel's worth 1 coin, each dime's worth 1 coin. When we talk about value, each nickel's worth 5 cents. I'm going to put 5 in, and each dime's worth 10 cents. I'm going to have 10D. Okay? And so now I have a system that's ready for solving. I'm going to eliminate the ends, and I'm going to do that by multiplying this top equation by -5. So negative 525 equals negative 5n minus 5d. At like terms, that gives us 280 equals 5d. So then divide by 5, we'll get 56. Double check, make sure I'm right on that. 280 divided by 5. Yep. So there are 56 dimes, and we can find out from there 105 equals n plus 56. Subtract 56 from both sides, and it looks like there's not 99, 49 nickels. So 56 dimes, 49 nickels should be our final answer. Okay. Number 21, it says solve the system using any method. 21, you should probably use substitution because x is already by itself. So in my second equation, instead of writing x, I'm going to write negative 2y plus 1 plus 6y equals 9. So negative 6y plus 3 plus 6y equals 9. Add my like terms, those cancel out. 3 equals 9. That's not a true statement. That's an example of no solution. Okay, number 22, they're both in standard form. It looks like elimination is probably the best way for this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this equation by -2 to rewrite this top one. So 4x minus 6y equals 18. So when I multiply by -2, I get negative 4x plus 6y equals negative 18. I add everything together, cancels out. This cancels out as well, and this gives these. So everything cancels out. We get 0 equals 0. This is an example of infinitely many solutions. Okay, like they're the same line. Number 23. I guess you could choose whichever one you wanted to because neither of them are set up perfectly. But I would probably use elimination and eliminate the y's. I'm going to eliminate the x's. I'll multiply by -2. Everything here, so negative 8x minus 2y equals negative 10. Combine like terms to get y equals negative 3. As we add everything together. So y is negative 3. I get to plug it into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it into the top equation. 4x minus 3 equals 5. 4x equals 8. X then is 2. So my solution is 2, negative 3. Number 24 says the difference of two numbers is 35. So difference between two numbers is 35. The larger number is 3 less than twice the smaller number. What are the two numbers? So the difference between two numbers is 35. L minus S is 35. Then it says the larger number is 3 less than twice the smaller number. Larger number is 3 less than twice the smaller number. So here's our system. It looks like it's set up better for substitution. In my first equation, instead of writing L, I'm going to write 2s minus 3. So 35 equals 2s minus 3 minus s.
Angelina Baker, if you're in the building, please come to door 26. Angelina Baker.
Okay, so now we're going to combine our like terms here. 2s minus s gives us s. S minus 3 is 35. Add 3 to both sides. S is 35. So the smaller number is 35. The larger number then we can find by plugging into this equation. So 35 equals L minus 38. Add 38 to both sides, and that gives us 73. So the larger number is 73. To answer the question they asked originally. All right, some more word problems here.